Cartel has opened the gates are open.
Time is ticking, nigga. Tick fucking tock, nigga.
Cartel has opened the gates are open.
You are now watching ES After Dark on Drip Row Radio.
And I leave him with a shit bag if it test mine. Nigga try G's for a nigga test mine. People rapping ass nigga like a bow tie street nigga. I ain't never need a cosign, no shit. You can feel it like a coke line, bitch, I'm back. Like Joy with the 4-5, bitch, nigga. You trying to play on both sides. Till a nigga in the casket, head on both sides like, hey. Big blaze, you know how I'm stepping. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. East Bear, my ex. 3300 Hatchet Block. But you know the world, my section. Nigga play on the stretcher. Nigga talk a whole lot of smoke. But these niggas don't want pressure. Nigga do a lot of flexing. But these niggas pussy for the rest. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. Big blaze, you know how I'm stepping. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. East Bear, my ex. 3300 Hatchet Block. But you know the world, my section. Nigga play on the stretcher. Nigga talk a whole lot of smoke. But these niggas don't want pressure. Nigga do a lot of flexing. But these niggas pussy for the rest. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas.
If I let you win on the dice, it's because I was being nice, nigga.
Yeah, Eastwood, y'all.
You're now listening to the smooth sounds of Rick and Thaddeus music.
I did this shit, I do this shit, nigga. What a boy Blaze, nigga. Whatever y'all niggas talk, whatever y'all niggas say y'all done, nigga. It's certified on this side, nigga. Real.
How gas, no break, nigga. I ain't taking no break, niggas. Can't associate with no fake niggas. How about stacking that cake, nigga? What you talking, I did that. Big 40 with me, bitch black. Bet that bitch and make it get back. Shining bright with a wrist set. Hustle hard, that's all I know. I remember nights sleeping on the floor. Stove heater when it get cold, yeah. Goddamn, I miss my bro. Whatever drug that I sold it. Big straps, I done owned it. Robbing niggas for work. Let lay it down with a dope head. Lame niggas talk what I live. Trust my homie, it's real. My little homies gon' kill.
Like something, vape something, sip something. It's game night, niggas. What's good? If you got a game tonight, I need to see them emojis in the chat. I can't hear you. Kick, what up? My people's on Kick, what up? Pull up, subscribe. If you're on Kick, pull up, hit the button. I see the numbers going up over there. Ayo, y'all niggas on Kick, jump in the chat, though. And try not to sell me nothing, bruh. Facebook, YouTube, all across the wavy globe, and Kick. Welcome to another episode of ES After Dark, where we always talk everything wave related in the past week, but y'all already know what time it is on Sunday. It's game night. For the ones that got a game, y'all already know what time it is. The schedule is scheduling. We had a few people pull up last night. They said, yo, I thought we had a game. That's how I know the individuals in competitive are excited week in and week out, trying to get the games off the ground, trying to get game night going. I see my peoples in the chat right now. I see Jay Wavy pulled up. The champs is here. What up, champ? Wolfpack. Lish Lord, y'all got a week off. Y'all got a bye week. It's time to chill. Y'all sitting in the skybox right now with your feet up and y'all making it games. Nana up here, she said, look, I made tacos tonight. It's game night. And Nana got the tacos out. Hey, yo, I was about to start to say something real dirty, disrespectful, but I'm not going to do that. My mind went to another place. I had to circle back and make sure I get my shit together. All right, I'm good. Again, stop trying to sell me stuff, Legendary. I told y'all. Now, when my peoples come through and snipe y'all gonna know better. I told y'all I'm not buying nothing tonight. It's game night. It's game night, fam. We just chilling. We just vibing. Not the taco. That's what I'm saying. It's y'all niggas. See, y'all was going to start some shit. Y'all was going to start the shenanigans. And I'm trying to keep it clean, bro. It's game night. And I'm excited for a few different reasons. We're going to get into that before we get these games off the ground. And of course, we got to get the voting rolling. We got to see who wins tonight. All three teams, all the way down the line. We got Supreme going up against TWWM. Now, we're going to talk about what happened last week with Supreme with the comeback win and the momentum going into this week. We're about to find out what that's really about. And of course, we got game one of the night coming out. We got Affiliates versus Drip Set. Both teams sitting in a good position to make the playoffs. Will the win or the losses on either side matter? Looking at the playoff schedule, I don't know. We going to find out. TWM, Supreme. Another team looking to get in that playoff race. And of course, we have WTBD versus the Wave Cartel, the champions going into this year. It's unbelievable matchups we've seen for the last 2-3 weeks. And I'm getting a little bit sad because I'm just realizing we got about 3 weeks left. The year went by so fast, chat. I ain't gonna lie. We've been moving and rolling up every weekend to have game night the way we're having it. I'm getting a little bit sad that it's about to go away in a few weeks. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, we're gonna go back to doing some around the crown activity, but I'ma miss game night. So you better believe we're gonna turn up for All-Star Weekend. We're gonna turn up for the playoffs, and we're gonna turn up for the Wave Team Championships and do this good and in style year one of the NBL. It was a dope year so far. Shout out to all the teams. Shout out to all the voters that came out. Y'all made this shit special. Y'all honestly made that shit special. And I don't care. I'm going to thank y'all week in and week out. We are not making this shit special without y'all and without the people over there in the chat. Hey, yo, Sick, I see you. You might have to snipe somebody. Somebody was trying to sell us some shit over there. Somebody was trying to sell us something, Sick. I think you might have to pull out the boot yet again. But this is why I got you over there, just so you could pull a boot out and you could go belt the ass anytime somebody pull up trying to sell us stuff. That's why we got Sick over there with the hammer. I'm already on it. That's a lot. That's what I'm saying. That's why we got y'all over there. And again, guys, if you on Kick, pull up, hit the follow. And, you know, if you want to be over here on the tube, you already know how we do over here. You can do that over here. If not, you can pull up the Kick. You can kick your feet back, kick your feet up. We gonna be over there vibing as well. Just waiting for some other people to pull up in the chat. We got them. We got both sides. Cause in a short time, there may be some ads on YouTube. YouTube been acting kind of wild. So if some ads come up on YouTube, start interrupting your viewing pleasure, you can go to Kick, ad-free view time on us, easy, free of charge. Y'all can pull up. That's why we got the Kick thing going. All right, so before we get that off, let's talk about two things, and then we're going to talk about the vote, and then we're going to get these battles on the road. I just got notification that we passed 500K, chat. Now, we was just talking about this a few months ago, how we was already at 400K views. I got the email today. We just passed 500K views. Now, it's crazy that everything is happening in due time because, again, we got game night week in and week out. We're not going crazy. We pull up on After Dark on Saturday. We got game night on Sunday. And we just vibing out for about an hour and then we getting up out of here. We're not even doing too much. We just doing enough for our community to appreciate the content we put out. And that's what's getting it done. That's what's getting it done. So shout out to all the viewers. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the people that's supporting the brand, including our day ones. And speaking of which, again, y'all seen a post. And I thought we was chilling on a Sunday, and I thought the brand wasn't going to hit me back on a Sunday, but the brand hit me back on Sunday. And they set the table out. So there's going to be a few things you're going to see roll out in a few next coming weeks. I'm going to keep y'all posted on that. But a brand has reached out to your boy, an eyewear company has reached out to your boy, and we're about to have a dope little collab going on a few platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Y'all get ready to lock in. And again, it would not be possible without these people that you see in the chat right now. If you're watching for the first time, welcome. Welcome to the Wave community. This is where we pull up. We do competitive business here on Sundays. It's game night, NBL style. We got the teams. They're going to pull up. We're going to talk about the votes, and we're going to roll everything out. But shout out to the brands that's hitting people up, and including the smaller content creators like us. I had no idea that I could be at this level and garnish the attention from certain brands, but it goes to show y'all, chat, it don't matter how big or small you are. Shout out to Kevon Holman, I see you. It doesn't matter how big or small you are. Pull up, put your best foot forward, and you never know who's watching. You'll never know who's watching, and they'll reach out to you and let you know where the quality's at and if they decide they want to work with you. And this is all I can say. Just pull up. I had no thought in a million years that it would be at a situation where an eyewear company would hit me. I had no idea, even at this level. At the small level we at, I was waiting. I had to get like 30,000 subscribers, 40,000, 50,000. Come to find out, you could be exactly where you at, where the ticker's at, under 1,500, and make some powerful moves happen. So if you're thinking about getting into content creating, do it. Put your best foot forward. And again, make sure you got your community that you can pull up with. They could pull up with y'all, and put your best foot forward with the community. This is what you got. This is what I got. I'm not doing nothing without these degenerates in the chat. I told these niggas, I'm not pulling up unless I'm taking y'all niggas with me. We're not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing. Babel said I'm gonna start soon. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, you got the community. We gonna help out. If the content is good, if it's quality, I got you. Personally, I'm gonna make sure I personally support the brand. I'm gonna see to it. All right. Before we set the table, let's activate what voting's gonna look like and how we gonna roll this out. Let's get the voting going. Who wins tonight? We have affiliates versus Drip Set. Game one of the night. We got 3 games going down tonight. Let's get game one going. Let's get the poll activated. Poll's activated. And while y'all get that going, I'm gonna set the table because y'all know what's going down tonight. Y'all see the stats. Affiliates, Drip Set, game 1. Game 2, we going TWWM versus Supreme. Game 3, game of the night, will be the Wave Cartel versus WTBD. Top team activity going down. You're seeing a top 3, they play tonight. And you see another team that's locked in trying to make a push for the playoffs. You see another team trying to hold their spot in the rankings at the dope spot that they in, using the momentum from last week going into this week. These are the bangers we got laid out for y'all tonight. Get ready to lock in. Get the votes going. We gonna see what's going down. Looking at my peoples in the chat, y'all make sure y'all go hit the like button. 49 viewers, 10 likes. Let's go. We would love to get that likes up to at least 30. Let's try to get up to at least 30. That's all I'm gonna ask. And pay your wavy tide. If you want to offer a super chat, by all means, the functions are there. We have the technologies. Pay your wavy tithes. And you know, we'll pay it forward. We'll pay it forward, I promise you. We had Heavyon had a birthday. Happy birthday, Heavyon. We got to double check. Make sure we show our people some love. Happy birthday, Heavyon. You made it to another one. Celebrate it. Be safe out there, and I hope you celebrate many, many more going down the line. Do the damn thing. Hey, y'all give Heavyon a happy birthday in the chat if you do so kindly. While we get this voting together, let's see what the voting's looking like. Right now, currently, we have votes. What are the votes looking like? We have votes. We have 30 votes in so far. 30 votes. We may be able to hit the button right here, right now. What up, y'all? This is my first live session. TWM, what it do? Sim has entered the chat. What up, Sim? All right, we're looking at the votes right now. The votes is looking good. We had 31 votes, and we might as well hit the button right here, right now. Get these games off the road. We might as well hit the button. The nice matchups are locked and activated, and the people have spoken. 84% has spoken. The affiliates gets the win tonight versus 17% drip set. Now, I'm not going to say y'all just know what y'all know. I know y'all trying to hit parlays tonight. There's three games. I know y'all trying to go 3-0 on the parlays tonight. I get it. So y'all just voting the smart way to vote. I get it. Y'all might not understand what might happen, upsets and everything included. I get it though. Y'all just making sure y'all hit the parlay and do the damn thing. Who can go 3-0 tonight? We're about to find out. That 82%, y'all might be on the way already. We're about to find out. Let's get ready to get game one off the ground. Game one off the ground, affiliates versus drip set. The first two on stage right now, matchup number one, we have Phil versus K2. Phil, K2, you see the talent, you see the lineup. Let's go with the votes. Directing quality, tie. Definition, tie. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, tie. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. One zip in this matchup. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality, tie. Definition, waiver 1. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, tie. Connects, waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 1-1 tie game. 1-1 tie game in the first matchup. Let's go to the third vote. Direction quality, waiver 2. Definition, waiver 1. Crown, waiver 1. Flow, waiver 1. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2-1. 2-1 in favor of waiver 1. Let's go to the fourth vote. Direction quality, tie. Definition, tie. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, waiver 1. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote and the dub goes to waiver 1. GG's, waiver 1 gets the win in this first matchup. GG's, waiver 1 gets the dub. Affiliates go up 1-0 in the series over drip set. Game 2, loading. GG's in the chat. GG's Phil, GG's K2, GG's in the motherfucking chat. Show y'all love for both competitors, both teams. GG's. Well, I'm 8-8 on Waverthrone's Chosen. I'm going to be 3-0 tonight. We got to double check on that. I got to find out what's good with that Chosen list too. We got to show some love for the Chosen. Shout out to all the competitors out there. That's a lock for the Chosen. I definitely got to show y'all love. Shout out to BC, BC the Click. Shout out to Nick Cole, CC. Love y'all. They doing the damn thing. And they also working on that Money in the Bank tourney. They also working on it. I'm a little confused, but GG. All right, well, check this out, Dice Man. You can chill up in the skybox right now, and we'll talk about it later. That's all good. Y'all got a week off right now. You chilling. Feet up. Feet up, y'all chilling. GG's. Waiver 1 gets the dub. Game 2 loading. All right, let's get this game 2 right out off the ground. We have Jackie versus Great Lake Nate. This is a dope matchup. Matchups have been dope all the way down the line. This is a dope matchup for this squad in itself. You see the talent. You see the lineup. Let's go with the votes. Direction quality, tie. Definition, waiver 1. Crown, tie. Flow, tie again. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 1 zip. 1 zip in this matchup. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality, tie. Definition, tie. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, tie. Connects, waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 1-1 tie game yet again. 1-1 tie game. We need a third vote. What's the third vote looking like? Direction quality, tie. Definition, waiver 1. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, waiver 1. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2-1, 2-1, favor of waiver 1. We need a 4th vote. Direction quality, tie. Definition, waiver 1. Crown, waiver 1. Flow, waiver 1. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote and the dub goes to waiver 1. GG's. Waiver 1 gets the dub. Waiver 1 gets the dub. The affiliates go up 2-0 in this series. GG's. GG's both competitors. Great Lake Nate, Jackie, GG's. The affiliates are up 2-0 right now. Game 3 coming up. Dripset is facing elimination. Can Dripset stay alive to potentially make it to a game 5? We're about to find out in 1 second. Game 3 loading. GG's for both competitors. GG's to Jackie. GG's Great Lake Nate. Again, later on through the week, we can talk about how this rolls out. We may have to revisit this battle. But until then, GG's. Waiver 1 gets the dub. We're moving on to game 3. Game 3 loading right now. We have Chanel versus Jalen. Game 3. Can Dripset stay alive from facing elimination in the game 3? Let's go with the votes. Direction quality, waiver 1. Definition, tie. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, waiver 1. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 1 zip. 1 zip in this matchup. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality, waiver 1. Definition, tie. Crown, waiver 1. Flow, waiver 1. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2-zip. 2-zip. Courtesy of waiver 1. Let's go to a third vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote and the dub, including the game winner, goes to waiver 1. GG's. Waiver 1 gets to win. The affiliates take the entire series 3-0 over Dripset. Affiliates advance to 9-0. Dripset now sits at 4-7 on the season. GG's all around. GG's for both squads. Affiliates advance to 9-0. Still undefeated in the season. Dripset still sitting in a nice position to still make the playoffs at 4-7. This was a rocky road, but they're still sitting in a nice position. GG's Dripset, GG's affiliates. Firm handshakes all around. Game 1 in the books. We see Maisha pulled up El Capitan. What's good? GG's. GG's. Firm handshakes all around. Firm handshakes all around. How was definition a tie? We got to ask the judges. I got to find out. I got to check in with them, and I got to pick their brain. That's what we got to do. If y'all demand that I do that, I will definitely provide notes. And the next time we find out, I will give word back on what's good with the definition tie. Now, granted, I've heard a lot of people still talking about they don't like this tie shit. Now, for the judges and the voters that's watching from here on out, you see comments week in and week out, all through the games, all through the season. They looking at them ties like, hey yo, y'all got to pick a side, fam. Y'all got to pick a side. We not gonna be looking at this tie shit, especially when it comes down to definition. Now, directs, I get it. That can lean on tie a lot. But once we start to get into the realm of definition, et cetera, there's some people that they don't want to see no tie. Y'all just gonna have to pick one. Put yourself in a position. If you had to pick one, just put yourself in a position. If you had to pick one, pull the trigger on that. And let's get ready to get game 2 off the ground. We got to get this voting ready. Let's get the voting ready. Who wins tonight? GG's all around. Who wins tonight? We have TWM versus Supreme. Rock the vote. Voting's activated. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to see something. Can y'all parlays stay alive? So for the ones that had affiliates get the dub, your parlay is still alive. You are officially still 1-0 through the night. Can you go 2-0? We're about to find out. The Alabama hitter had just entered the chat. What's good, Alabama hitter? What's good, T? The Wolf. Gold jackets included. I love seeing gold jackets step through. You already know it's a special event and a special time where the gold jackets come through. And speaking of which, for the affiliates, all the affiliates in the building, I must tip my cap to y'all yet again, week in and week out. Nobody had the affiliates 9-0 in the NBL on their bingo card in 2025. I got to say what y'all doing and what y'all building with the team, especially in competitive, is nothing short of spectacular. I got to tip my cap to the captains. I got to tip my cap to Big T, Maisha, and all the people over there at affiliates doing the damn thing, keeping their best foot forward, especially for competitive. I got to put that out there. People slept. People was asleep. And I think fair to say y'all woke people up. Fair to say people woke up now. Fair to say I think they know what time it is, where that you won't hear none of that. No, that y'all put that to bed. Fair to say y'all put that kind of talking activity right to bed based on how y'all showed up in competitive. And I got to give y'all flowers for that. Shout out to the affiliates for doing the damn thing. 9-0 on the season. Good luck to the rest of the season. Let's double check and see what these votes are looking like. Votes are rolling in. And the votes are looking interesting. 32 votes in, chat. We have a tie. The first tie in the polls on a parlay. 32 votes in. We have a tie. Let's start there. That's how this game about to be a banger. That's how I know this game about to be a banger. 32 votes in, tie game. Is this what we doing? Now I'm gonna pass the buck back on to y'all. I don't like ties in this damn poll. Y'all got to pick one. I don't like all that. Once we vote, no, I don't like that tie shit. Y'all got to pick one. I need to see somebody who gonna hit a lick on this parlay tonight. Let's really get this shit going. Let's really get the pot stirred tonight. Let's really get the pot stirred tonight. We're gonna do that. The last battle is gonna be the last battle is gonna be Wave Cartel and WTBD. Respectfully, I had to look at everything. I think that's gonna be the game of the night. TWM is on deck now. TWM is on deck right now. We going with that game right now. Game of the night, and this is a banger. Don't get it twisted. This is a banger. 35 votes in. We had a tie game at 32 votes in. We got 35 votes in. Let's get ready to pull the trigger on this thing. The community has spoken. The parlay is looking like they about to hit. 53% said TWM's getting the dub tonight. TWM's getting the dub. 52% for TWM. 47% for Supreme. The message for tonight is tie. I don't like it. Some of the people might not like it, for the ones that don't like ties. But that's what the message for tonight is going to be based on game one. All right, that's a bet. Game two, right here, right now, TWM, Supreme. You see the votes. Who wins tonight? 52% for TWM, 47% for Supreme. Band ties. I got to talk to the voters. I got to talk to the voters. I got to pick their brain and see what's the tie about, especially when we talk about that definition. What's that about? Let's get ready to get game one off the ground. Game one, TWM, Supreme. Juliano versus Breeze. Juliano, Breeze, you see the talent. You see the lineup. Let's go with these votes. Directing quality, tie. Definition, tie. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, waiver 2. Connects, tie. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 1 zip. 1 zip. Waiver 2. 1 zip. Let's go with the next vote. Direction quality, waiver 2. Definition, waiver 2. Crown, flow, connects. All cats go to waiver 2. Overall vote, waiver 2. 2 zip. Courtesy of waiver 2. Let's go with the third vote. Direction quality, waiver 2. Definition, tie. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, waiver 2. Connects, waiver 2. Overall vote and the dub goes to waiver 2. GG's, waiver 2 gets the dub, putting Supreme in a good position. 1 zip over TWM. GG's, waiver 2. GG's, waiver 1. GG's, waiver 2. GG's in a motherfucking chat. Y'all already know Breeze be breezing. I don't care if she lined up at the 3. I don't care if she lined up at the 1. I don't care if she lined up at the 5. If you line up and you line them up and you see your 4-way next to Breeze, niggas be clutching pearls. Niggas be like, oh damn. Damn, that's one of the GOATs. I done hit the bad lick every time. I done hit the bad switch. I got the match against Breeze. Sheesh. All right, check this shit out. GG's. I just started saying GG's early in the chat. I'm sitting next to Breeze. I look, GG's. GG's. Firm handshakes. GG's. Supreme goes up 1-0 over TWM. Game 2. Game 2 loading. Game 2 loading right here, right now. Game 2 loading. We have Sim versus Najee. Sim, Najee. You see the talent. TWM, Supreme. Let's look at the votes. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 1 zip. 1 zip in this matchup. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2 zip. 2 zip in this matchup. Let's go to the third vote. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote. And the dub goes to waiver 1. GG's. Waiver 1 gets the win, tying the series 1-1. Sim with the win ties the series 1-1. TWM versus Supreme. GG's. GG's Anaji. GG's Sim. Sim gets the win, tying the series. 2 games in, we have a tied series. Game 3 locked in. Game 3 loading. This is a banger. First 2 games out, tied series. What team in this series could break the tie right here, right now? We're going in to game 3. Dub versus Q. Dub versus Q. TWM. You see the talent. Let's go with these votes. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Tie. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 1 zip. 1 zip courtesy of waiver 2. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Tie. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 1-1. Tie game. 1-1 tie game. We need a third vote. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Tie. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 2-1. 2-1. Courtesy of waiver 2. We need a fourth vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2-2 tie game. Sudden death loading. 2-2 tie game. Next waiver with a vote wins. The series tied. The game is tied. The tiebreaker is about to start right here, right now with the 5th vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Word of the day, tie. Connects, waiver 2. Overall vote and the dub in game 3 goes to waiver 2. GG's, waiver 2 gets the dub. Supreme goes up 2-1 over TWM. GG's dub, GG's Q, GG's. Waiver 2 gets the win in game 3. We're locked in for game 4. We are locked in for a game 4. Game 4 is here. Game 4 is already loaded. We needed a 5th vote. We went straight to sudden death. Let's go. There goes the confusing shit I was talking about, but okay, save your notes. Save your notes. Keep those notes handy. We gonna need those. Save those notes. Connects tie. I mean, that was a head scratcher for me myself. I ain't gonna lie. Connects tie. I thought that vote was a vote. That was interesting. Connects tie. That's how they saw it? Okay, that's how they saw it. I was just looking at pics from that day, the other day too, Maisha. Time for another. 5th vote. That's a lock. GG's. Q, you got a dub. Q's in the chat. GG's. Game 4 loading. Supreme up 2-1 right now. 2-1. Supreme is up. Can TWM stay alive to force a game 5? We about to find out right here, right now. Game 4 loading. We have Teddy P versus Static. Teddy P, Static. You see the talent. You see the lineup. TWM Supreme. Game 4. Let's go with the votes. Directs and quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Tie. Flow. Tie. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 1 zip. 1 zip in this matchup. Let's go to the next vote. Directs and quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Tie. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 1-1. 1-1 tie game. Let's go to a 3rd vote. Directs and quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Tie. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2-1. 2-1 courtesy of waiver 1. Let's go to a 4th vote. Directs and quality. Waiver 1. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote. And the dub in game 4 goes to waiver 1. GG's. Waiver 1 gets the dub, tying the series 2-2. TWM Supreme tied series 2-2. We need a sudden death matchup. We got a game 5 locked in, ladies and gents. The bangers are banging. I told y'all. The bangers are banging. We got a game 5 locked in. Let's get ready to get shit going. Shout out to CC for pulling up. BC to click. What's good, CC? We got a game 5, ladies and gents. The series is tied up. TWM still in that playoff race. Supreme sitting in a nice position in the standings, coming off of last week's win. Can they continue the momentum going into this week? It's sudden death. We about to find out. Game 5 is here. Game 5 loading. We have Jeff versus T Fresh. Game 5. This is who gets the ball. This is who gets the ball. Game 5. Game ball. You see the lineup. You see the talent. Let's go with the votes. Direction quality. Waiver 1. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 1 zip. 1 zip for waiver 2. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality. Waiver 1. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote. Waiver 2. 2-0. 2-0 in this game 5 matchup. Let's go with the third vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2-1. 2-1 in this matchup, courtesy of waiver 2. Still up 2-1. We need a 4th vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote. And the dub goes to waiver 2. GG's. Waiver 2 gets the dub. Supreme gets to win in the series 3-2. GG's. Supreme gets the dub. Series 3-2. Supreme gets the dub. Fresh off of last week's victory, big victory. GG's. Supreme strikes yet again. 2 weeks in a row. That's making it a 2-game win streak going into the playoffs. That's looking like something special. Shout out to Supreme. Last week's win. I need to remind y'all, for the ones that wasn't here, last week's win, they're versus an Imperial. They go down 2-0. They work from behind and get their way back in the game and finishes the series 3-2. Now we fast forward to this week. They tie the series. Sudden death matchup. Bangers down the line. They get to a game 5. Who gets the ball? They put the ball in T Fresh's hands yet again, and she hits the game winner. GG's. 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 They locked in. Game of the night loading. That was a banger. That was a banger. They're locked in. Let's go in the comments, see what's good in the comments. GG's all around. GG's. These damn voters need some glasses. Gotta be Rod T making these crazy votes. See, that's just crazy. That's just diabolical. GG's. Supreme, y'all get it done again. Yes, my parlay is parlaying tonight. If you're 2-0 tonight, you're doing good. If you're 2-0 tonight, you're locked in. That was a close one. See, the matchup for this one, it started off as a tie. 32 votes in. It went up. Supreme is up. 2-game win streak. Looks good. Going into the playoffs. I like the way it's looking. Game of the night. Y'all know how it's going down. The Wave Cartel versus WTBD. Let's get the voting going. Let's see where we at. Who wins tonight? Let's see what this parlay gonna look like. Who wins tonight? We have the Wave Cartel versus WTBD. Game of the night, bangers on bangers. Let's get ready to rock the vote right here, right now. Wave Cartel, WTBD, top game. I ain't gonna lie. This is looking very playoff-like. Shout out to my peoples. Faded Pack pulling up in the chat. What's good, Faded? Let's go. We got people in the chat on Kick pulling up. Let's go, Faded Pack. I see you. Shout out to you for pulling up to the chat on game night. We on the game of the night. And this one, just like last game, is definitely going to be a banger. Shit, the way this voting is looking, good luck, WTBD. Good luck. GG's. Shrell said he 2-0 in his parlay. Let's go. Supreme been winning. 2-game win streak. Last 2 weeks. Let's go. 2-game win streak. I see you. Let's go. The voting's looking good. That's all I'm going to say. The voting's looking good. The voting's looking interesting. The voting's looking good. Faded Pack. That's my brother. Let's go. Shout out to Faded Pack. Shout out to Seasick, the mod. Let's look at the voting. The voting's looking good right now. The voting's very active. Yet again, we have 32 votes in. It's looking very interesting. 32 votes in, 33 votes in. This is looking interesting. We're about to see some matchups. And looking at the vote, y'all got some time. 36 votes in. 37 votes in. Can we reach 40 though? Let's go. 37 votes in. We're going to pull the trigger. 38 votes in. We're going to pull the trigger at 40. 40 votes in. Let's see if we can get 40. Then we're going to pull the trigger and we're going to get on with the game of the night. Let's go. 38 votes in. What we looking like? Get the parlay ready. Some people are 2-0. Can y'all go 3-0 on the night? We're about to find out. 2 more votes in. We're going to pull the trigger. $39 votes in. 1 more vote. 40 votes. We are at 40 votes. Let's pull a trigger on this thing. Let's see what we're looking like. At the end of the day, WTBD with 62% of the votes. 40 votes in, 62% for WTBD, 37% for the Wave Cartel. Very, very interesting. We're about to find out. Can y'all go 3-0 on a parlay tonight? We definitely about to find out. Game of the night, Wave Cartel, WTBD. Let's get game 1 off the ground. We have GZ versus Lucen. GZ versus Lucen. The game 1 is locked in. Y'all see the talent. Y'all see the teams. Let's go with the votes. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 1 zip. WTBD strikes first. 1 zip. Let's go with the next vote. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Flow. Connects. All cats go to waiver 2. Overall vote, waiver 2. 2 zip. 2 zip in this matchup. Let's go with the third vote. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Tie. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote. And the dub in game 1 goes to waiver 2. GG's. Waiver 2 gets the dub. WTBD goes up 1 0 in this series over the Wave Cartel. GG's. GG's in the chat. GG's for GZ. GG's for Lucen. And just like Lucen, again, undefeated on the season still, individually, as a waiver. Best believe his ticket is punched for the All-Star game. Who knows where he's going to be in the lineup, but best believe you will see Lucen locked in for the All-Star game when the All-Star game launches. And who knows, we may also see GZ locked in for the All-Star game as well. There's a possible scenario that they may meet up again in the All-Star game. Who knows? Maybe even in the playoffs. We shall see, because for the ones that's not paying attention, we looked at everything. And we saw the request be put out there. GZ made the post. He was like, hey, yo, check this out. I'm going to be locked in at the 1. I need Lucien to holler at me at the 1. And just to show y'all how petty WTBD is, I know they saw that post. They said, hey, say less. You going to be locked in at the 1? You trying to see my young boy? All right, let's lock in my young boy at the 1. He requested it. Why not? Why not? Why not just fulfill the request and drop Lucen at the 1? He said he gonna be at the 1. We'll see if that. It wasn't a bluff. They both was locked in at the 1, and here you have it. We have the call out of call outs. Locked in at the 1. GG's waiver 2 gets it done. WTBD goes up 1-0 over the Wave Cartel. Cito, she said, I'm late. Red cup in hand. I already knew. I seen you stumbling out that club, looking at all that ass. I promise I won't tell. I won't tell the old lady. I won't tell her. I ain't gonna snitch on you. I had to throw that out there real quick. I saw you walk up out of there. Game 2 coming up. Game 2 locked in. We have Kaya versus Cash. Cash, Kaya, you see the lineup. Wave Cartel, WTBD. You see the talent. Bangers on bangers. Let's go with the votes. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 1-0. 1-0. Wave Cartel strikes first in this game 2 matchup. 1-0. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2-0. 2-0. Let's go to the third vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote. And the dub in game 2 goes to waiver 1. GG's. Waiver 1 gets the win, tying the series 1-1. The Wave Cartel versus WTBD, 2 games in, series tied. GG's. GG's Cash. GG's Kaya. Tied series 1-1. GG's in the motherfucking chat. The series is now tied. Again, the word for the day. Tie. 1-1. Tie series. We got a game 3 on the line. Game 3 loading. Tie series. Who's going to break the tie in game 3? This is a banger coming up. Game 3. We have. That's what we was talking about earlier. We was talking about that earlier. We put that out there. I'm going to talk to the voters. We put that out there. People are not liking the ties. Just for the voters that's looking, they not liking the ties, guys. Y'all got to pick a side. Y'all got to just do your best, pick a side, and then get after it. The series is tied 1-1. Game 3 on the line right here, right now. Let's go with the game 3 matchup. Dope battle. Game 3, we have Tommy versus Ditto. Tommy, Ditto, game 3. Who's looking for this tiebreaker? We going with the tiebreaker. Let's get this locked in. Let's look at the votes. Direction quality. Waiver 1. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 1 zip. 1 zip in this matchup. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 1-1. Tie game. 1-1 tie game during the tie series. We need a third vote. Direction quality. Waiver 2. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Tie. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1. 2-1. 2-1 in this series. We need a fourth vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. 2-2. Tie game. Who's ready for a sudden death to tie break the series already tied up 1-1? Sudden death. 2-2. We need a fifth vote. Next waiver with a vote wins. Sudden death. Tied series. Tie game. Let's go with the votes. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall dubs go to waiver 2 with the tiebreaker. Tie broke the series 2-1. WTBD goes up 2-1 over the Wave Cartel with the tiebreaker in sudden death. Waiver 2 gets the dub. GG's. GG's Tommy. GG's Ditto. Waiver 2 gets the dub. Tie breaks the series. WTBD now up 2-1 in the series. Ditto losing Crown is crazy. Some of the voters looked at it that way. I'm looking at it. Everything ain't a tie. Need better voters. We're gonna work it. We're gonna look into that, especially going into the playoffs. B-Wise, you know it's the square crown thing they be talking about. Square or not is flow. Motherfuckers be having circle crowns with triangle patterns. It's just like I've seen both sides. I've seen both sides of the coin, chat. I've seen some of the roundest crowns, but then the whole pattern is doing some triangle offense type shit. I've seen it both ways. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Fair point. Fair point. How the fuck is it a square crown, but it's rounded? Jell, I just work here. That's all I'm saying. That's my answer. I don't know what the voters be looking like. I don't know what the voters be looking like. WTBD up 2-1. We're going with a game 4. Game 4 locked in right here, right now. Game 4 loading. Game 4. The talent to the stage. We got game 4. We have Kiss versus Manat. Game 4. Kiss versus Manat. Y'all see the talent. Y'all see the teams lined in. Let's go with the votes. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1, 1 zip. 1 zip in this matchup. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality, tie. Definition, waiver 2. Crown, waiver 2. Flow, waiver 1. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote goes to waiver 1, 2 zip. 2 zip in this game 4 matchup. Let's go with the third vote. Direction quality, tie. Definition, waiver 2. Crown, tie. Flow, waiver 1. Connects, waiver 1. Overall vote. And the dub in game 4 goes to waiver 1. GG's. Waiver 1 gets the dub, tying the series 2-2 versus WTBD. We have another game 5 on the line, ladies and gents. Another game 5 on the line. Game 5 on the line. The Wave Cartel versus WTBD. Bangers on bangers. Last battle of the night coming up. Game of the night. Going to a game 5. Let's go. GG's. GG's Manat. GG's Kiss. Game 5. Let's see what we looking like in these comments. Holy combed out. Oh my God. Holy combed out. That shit got my eyes hurt, Manat. Hey, yo, Cito, you got to throw them shades on. You got to get Shade Gang activated. I'm locked. It's a lock. 2-2. Tied series. Series is tied. Saying Mike is combed out is crazy. But not whoever gave you that taper done fucked up, man. This is feedback from the comments hearing itself. It's live. The chat is live. Mike, hell no. Don't bring that to Wave of Thrones 9. Don't do that to my Wave of Thrones 9 winner. I'm going to dust you off. Let's go. Game 5. We locked in. Game 5. And the question is, when we always talk about the Game 5, who's going to get the ball? Who's getting the ball in Game 5? This is what we're about to find out. It's a great matchup. Game 5 on deck. Who's getting the ball in Game 5? We're about to find out who gets the ball in Game 5. All right, let's go. Let's go. Game 5. We have last game of the night. We have MRJ versus Flex. Game 5. 2 of the top winners in NY. This is an NY battle right here. Top 2 winners in the East vs. West NY bracket facing off in NBL in a Game 5? This is crazy. Game 5. Kings of New York stand up. NY stand up. 2 NY waivers locked in on respected teams looking to seal the deal in Game 5. And if you're going to give somebody the ball, hey, why not give it to a motherfucker from NY? Give them the ball. Let's see who handles it. Let's look at the votes. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote goes to waiver 2. Waiver 2 strikes first. 1 zip. Waiver 2 strikes first. Hey, yo, not so fast. Young lady. Hey, somebody take this lady phone. The security, somebody confiscate this phone right here, right now. We can demand some respect on my goddamn state, Cito. We demand some respect in the state. New York is here. New York is on stage right now. Show some respect. Show some respect. We locked in. 1 zip. 1 zip. 2-1 locked in. 1 zip. Let's go to the next vote. Direction quality. Waiver 1. Definition. Waiver 2. Crown. Waiver 2. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Waiver 2. Overall vote goes to Waiver 2. 2-zip in this matchup. 2-zip. 2-zip. Battle of the Dominicans. You feel me? This is what I'm saying. This is that NY magic right now. I'm banned from NY. God. Said I'm banned for this shit. People, you from Buffalo. You don't count shit. I give my peoples up there give them some slack. Give them some slack. Give them some slack. And y'all gonna leave New York alone. Ohio. Fuck you talking about? Jesus. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'ma let it rock because it's Cito. I'ma just let it rock because it's Cito. She good. Show some respect to my damn city. All right, check this out. 2 votes in. 2-zip. Waiver 2. We need a third vote. Locked in with the third vote. What we got? Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 2. Connects. Tie. Overall vote goes to Waiver 1. 2-1. 2-1. Wave Cartel on the board in the game 5. 2-1. 2-1. We need a 4th vote. Direction quality. Tie. Definition. Tie. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote goes to Waiver 1. 2-2. Tied series. We going to sudden death in NY. We going to sudden death in NY style. Sudden death, NY's finest. On the stage, Wave Cartel, WTBD, sudden death in a game 5. Next waiver with a vote wins the series for their respective squads. Game 5. Let's see what we got. Ohio, what we talking about? Big Ohio. It's a few New Yorkers that got me hating that place. Oh my God, you see what I'm saying? Ohio sucks. Not gonna lie, I'd rather be from Buffalo, NY than be from NY. But fuck Ohio. How you hate a place you ain't been to? Ohio is definitely filled with NPCs. Now that's a fact. That's a fact. It looked like The Sims in Ohio. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what y'all got going on out there, but that's what it's starting to look like. We got a sudden death matchup, sudden death locked in, tie game, 2-2. Next waiver with a vote wins. Last vote locked in, game of the night. Waiver with the next vote wins it for the squad. Direction quality. Waiver 1. Definition. Waiver 1. Crown. Waiver 1. Flow. Waiver 1. Connects. Waiver 1. Overall vote and the dub in game 5. Sudden death goes to Waiver 1. GG's. Waiver 1 gets the dub. The Wave Cartel gets the dub over WTBD in a game 5 in sudden death over WTBD. WTBD now sits at 8-2, and the Wave Cartel now sits at 7-2. GG's. GG's. Both sides. NY stand up. They got it done. NY got the ball. They shoot the ball. At the end of the day, sudden death. The Wave Cartel gets the dub in game 5 in sudden death. GG's. GG's. This game was crazy. It definitely was a banger. Shout out to NY. They pulled up. They got the damn thing done. GG's. Let's go, Flex. Let's go. GG's. GG's. These are both two top teams. This is a potential playoff matchup, and I'm glad we got a chance to see it play out before we get to the playoffs. Getting skunked by a straight hit waiver is crazy. It was a sudden death banger. We loved it. Straight hit waivers. NY. GGs. They got it done. We definitely see what's going on. Now I'm going to play devil's advocate. If you're sitting on that, we definitely see what's going on. However, just to remind everybody, this is a dope matchup. Two of the top teams in the game. And granted, the schedule ahead was a very tricky one. They had top 3 talent all the way down the line. And these are playoff teams we looking at. So we looking at previews of playoff games. Hell of a battle. GG's. Wave Cartel got it done in sudden death. Game 5. Game 5. Got it done. GG's in the chat. He no black. He no black. He no black. Shout out to my Dominicanos out there. Shout out to my Dominicans. Y'all got it done. This is what the Dominicans look like when they pull up and they throw down competitive. All right, let's go. We got a table flip in the chat. That's fair. That's valid. That's valid. I'm not going to sit there and say that's not valid. If your parlay got fucked up, that's another one for y'all. That's a table flip for y'all too. For the ones that fucked up on a parlay, I saw what the voting looks like. Somebody parlay got cooked tonight. I'm not going to tell y'all. Some of y'all going to leave here tonight 2-1. I ain't going to hold y'all. Some of y'all going to leave here tonight. The parlay got cooked and you're leaving 2-1. GG's. 2-1. 2-1. It was a dope game. I told y'all we was going to have bangers tonight. GG's. That's locked in. GG's. Now let's look. We got something else to look at. We got games ahead. And more importantly, we got standings to consider. We got standings to consider. Looking at everything. We see affiliates still at the top of the standings. 9-0. Still undefeated. WTBD still sitting in a nice spot, still sitting right where they need to be for playoffs at 8-2. The Wave Cartel with the win tonight advanced to 7-2. They still got some games down the line. We're going to see how that fare out. Wolfpack, they going to be back in the arena next week. They now sit at 6-4. Supreme with the 2-game win streak, locked in, tied with Wolfpack at that number 4 spot at 6-4. Supreme with the 2-game win streak, with the win tonight, locked them in, tied with the Wolfpack at 6-4. I think that's dope work for Supreme. Dripset with tonight's loss still sit in a position to make the playoffs at 4-7. Still locked in at that number 6 slot. Tonight's loss for TWWM still puts them in that position where they're fighting for that last playoff spot at 3-7. Imperial still sitting at 1-9, looking for a dub next week. And Immortal at 0-9, still looking for their first dub going into next week's matchups. Next week matchups is going to be crazy. We're going back to a different schedule next week. We got games on Saturday and we're going to have games on Sunday. We're going to have 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday. Let's see what the standings are looking like. Let's go with the schedule. We got past everything. We are here on the 24th. The season's about to be wrapped up. Next games that pull up, August 30th. We have the Wolfpack back in the arena versus Immortal. We have Dripset going up against the Wave Cartel Saturday, August 30th. And on Sunday, we have TWWM back in the arena versus WTBD. We're going to see what that looks like. Can WTBD bounce back from what transpired this week? That same Sunday, August 31st, last day of the month, we have Imperial versus Affiliates. Can Affiliates keep the winning streak at 9 going into 10? Can they go for a 10-game win streak? That's going to be crazy. Going into the August 31st matchup, Affiliates is looking to go 10-0 August 31st. Can they make it happen, or will Imperial play spoiler and hand Affiliates their first loss of the season? We definitely gonna find that out. That's next week, and as you can see, September 7th, we got nothing but triple headers left. We got Affiliates versus Supreme, Wave Cartel, Imperial, Immortal versus TWM. Then on to the 14th, last week of the season, September 14th, we got our last triple header of the season. Affiliates, Wave Cartel. That's looking like another banger. The last week, we got to go out in style. Affiliates, Wave Cartel, something's got to give. WTBD versus the Wolfpack. And Supreme versus Immortal. Immortal with their last opportunity to get a dub in the season. September 14th versus Supreme. It's about to go down. As you can see, chat, there's been bangers on bangers going all through the season, all the way to the end. And once we get that done, we're going to take about a week off. We're going to regroup. In the meantime, while we're taking a week off and we're regrouping, I will be getting the all-star team together. I'm going to reach out to the respective all-star captains. I'm going to present the roster. And then on After Dark, we're going to show y'all what transpired after the captains picked the teams. They're going to actually pick from a pool of players that competed in the season. And then we're going to lock in all-star games. Now, I'm still thinking about making that be an open votes, where we just going to do that with the polls, and we're going to let y'all vote in the polls in the comments for the all-star game. I'm still thinking about that just to give our voters a break before the playoffs. And we're definitely looking to get some more newer voters locked in. So if you're interested in voting, and again, you're a credible voter, you're not doing no funny stuff, by all means, hit me up if you're interested in voting, and then I'll check in with the captains and see if you pass the test and see if you can push forward to competing. Because it's not just about hitting me up. You got to hit me up. Once you hit me up, I got to slide your name across a few desks to see if you're eligible to actually vote during the playoffs. Big implications, big things are facing in the playoffs. We want to get the right voters locked in. Shout out to everybody that came through tonight. The games was gaming. I'll see y'all next week on After Dark. Y'all keep that brush moving.
Y'all niggas is hell.
GG's in the motherfucking chat.
You plotting on me, boy?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all niggas stay on bullshit all day, all night.
KO 540 is the Vlad TV of the Wave game. And if anybody want to ask, Kato did.
DVD, this is all your fault. Okay, this is all your fault.
Little nigga, where I come from, niggas gon' bust something. Hell nah, I don't trust nothing, don't know nothing. Niggas saying they your partner, same ones who will rob you, take food from your baby, fuck on your baby mama. Yeah, that hood shit be brazy, ain't nothing new. Playing the dirty game, no more, so no fucking rules. I'm from the struggle too, 2 kids and a single mother. Drugger through hell, it was just me and my baby brother. I hit the pen, I got out and now he got an L. Stacking the pill money, trying to get him out that cell. This shit be hell, I wonder is heaven really real? Memories of Timmy got me really out here clutching still. Most of these niggas just rapping, I'm spin what's really real. Most of them be capping, I'm about that action deep in the field. All on the tasks and grills, that shit don't make it trill. I keep a full clip off the rip. John Wayne out the hill for gotta keep it off for safety, cause these niggas play for keeps. Seem like a nigga in my city, damn the